All right, so the name of the program is eWaste4good. Now, who knows what e-waste is? What does e-waste mean? Electronic waste, okay. I had someone say environmental waste, but close, but it's actually electronic waste. And electronic waste is basically anything with a cord or with batteries that you want to get rid of. So stuff like computers, televisions of all kinds, old ones, CRT televisions, the ones with the fat butts in the back, all of those, the LCD, the new ones. They get people who are, they get their little Wii, right? They're playing with the remote controls and they get a little bit too into it in their tennis game and they let go of the remote. And so we get those with a big crack in them, stack them up on the pallets. Any kind of e-waste that you need to get rid of, we can help with recycling it. The idea behind our program is that we actually go out to individual homes and offices to pick up the electronic waste. That's the biggest difference between what we do versus there's actually a couple other e-waste companies out there. And what they want you to do is have a big e-waste drive where you get everyone gathered together in a parking lot and you stand out there on a Saturday, help people unload stuff out of their cars and stack it up on pallets, and you do all the work yourself. What we actually do is we do all the work for you. So we'll help you with the picking up all donations from people's individual homes. Now with the e-waste, it's something that everyone has laying around in their house or their garage. Everyone has the stuff that they want to get rid of. I mean, everyone in this room thinking about it right now. Do you have an old television, stereo, DVD player, VCR? Who has some stuff right now laying around in their house, garage that they want to get rid of? Okay.
I do.
Exactly. And so the idea behind the program is that a lot of people have this stuff, but they hear about an e-waste drive and then, oh, they miss it, they still have it, or they finally have something really big that they want to get rid of, but then they have to take it to the dumps or take it to someplace once a month. There's all kinds of restrictions or waiting for that, curbside pickup. I'm not even sure if Tracy still does that, where they go out and they pick up your stuff once a year, once every 6 months.
I think they did that this year. They did that last year.
They did it once, and they have been doing it twice a year, and they did it once. Because it's becoming a big problem.
Right. So the idea behind the program is that it makes it so much easier for people to get rid of the stuff. It's a fundraiser program, but it's actually more of a community service is what it is. It's making this free home or office pickup available to everyone. And with the e-waste, a lot of people, they ask me, well, okay, well, what exactly, there's money in this, how does that work? Let me explain that part to you, because I'm sure some people are wondering, where does this money come from? Well, there's actually a couple different ways that e-waste raises money. One of them is through inside the computers. A lot of you may not know this, may not have opened up your computers before, but there's candy in there. So we open it up and we sell the candy. No. There's no candy in there.
Some people probably call it candy.
It's gold.
There's gold. There's gold. There's jelly beans, and there's gold. There's platinum. There's copper. Of course, the computer itself is made of steel and plastic, all these valuable metals that can be recycled. And so what we do is when we get, for example, a computer into our warehouse, we take the whole thing apart into the individual components. Take a computer apart in about 3.5 minutes. The guy will just, unscrew it, take the stuff out, the memory, the CPU, that all has gold in it, the hard drives, all of our stuff is safely disposed of for, privacy and security concerns. We actually end up shredding the hard drives, there's platinum in there. Take the circuit boards off of those. Circuit boards have a bunch of other good stuff in there too, and we strip down the computer and recycle them. And so there's money there. And the other way that we raise money is the state of California will actually pay us to safely dispose of some of the electronic stuff. The old CRT monitors, the big fat ones, they actually have a lot of lead and mercury in them, which is hazardous material. So the state of California will pay us to safely dispose of those materials. And so what we do is we recycle this stuff, we collect the money, and then essentially we split the profits with the organization that we're working with, whoever brought in the donation. And so April went ahead, we got you guys signed up on the program, so all that stuff that's at home in your garage or wherever it is that you want to get rid of, or stuff that you hear other people want to get rid of too, your friends and your family members, it's a real simple process. You just go to our website. I can show you that right now. It's eWaste4good.com. Oh, yeah. I just want to show you this website really quick because it is extremely simple, but some people still fail to go. They think it's going to be complicated, but it's not. This is our website. There's a form on here. that is.
I watched your video, by the way.
Am I wearing the same damn shirt? Are you kidding?
No!
Well, you can see these are some of the organizations that we have signed up, and where you guys, hey, there you are, Tracy Express Network. Okay, but we'll scroll down, and the good stuff is, okay, basically, you're going to type in the name of the organization you want to donate to. Click the next button. And there's a form here. Okay, so here's the form. This is nothing complicated. All you have to do is fill in, let me use the buttons instead, okay. Fill in your name, address, phone number, email address, how you heard about it, it'd be nice if you told us, and what you have to donate. And then you click submit, and that's all there is to it. It'll take you, 45 seconds to fill out the form. And of course, when it comes to getting other people involved too, I know a lot of ladies do networking and stuff like that, but if you tell someone, oh, okay, just go to this website, even if you hand them flyers, go to the website, fill out the form, make the donation, they'll say, oh yeah, as soon as I get around to, as soon as I clean my garage, or decide to do that, I'll go online and fill out the form. But what you can always do is just kind of just prompt them. All you need is their name, address, phone number, email address, and what they want to donate. So just jot it down on a piece of paper, go to the website, fill it out. Just about every donation is worth at least a few bucks. You have to realize that with these TVs, what we do is we pay on a per pound basis. So an old TV that weighs, say, 100 pounds, it's actually, we pay 8 cents a pound. So that TV that someone wants to get rid of that they couldn't even sell for $5 at a garage sale, well, we'll give you guys $8 for it to recycle it. And so you really have to kind of push people and just kind of tell them, hey, let's get rid of that stuff. Give me your name, address, boom, boom, boom. What do you want to get rid of? Oh, okay, you got a printer and an old computer tower? Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and put it into our system, and one of the dispatchers will end up giving you a call in the next day or two. And our dispatcher gets the information once you plug it into this form here, and he'll give you a call, schedule a pickup date, and that's all there is to it. Then we head out, depending on the area. If it's here in Tracy or somewhere like Stockton, where we have a lot of trucks always circulating, usually we can do a pickup within a week or two. Some of the more rural areas, if you get further out, off of the main freeways, basically, like Escalon or something like that, we may only go there once a month. But we will go out to pretty much every home or office to make the pickup.
And then once they send it in, then we get money.
Exactly. Once a month.
It's considered a fundraiser.
Exactly, and it's considered a fundraiser. So once a month, we just send out an itemized list and of course a check for all the donations that we've received. And the way that you guys can actually help out with this community involvement is like I just said, just taking down donations. If you hear of anyone, you just direct them to the website. I'll make sure I set April up with some good flyers that you guys can hand out. But the biggest thing is just advertising online. Make sure you get the word out here through your email newsletter and on your website, stuff like that. And also social media is really big. So all you would need to do is, it's very simple, it works wonders. Just a Facebook status update that says, hey, we're helping out the Boys and Girls Club, or A Brighter Christmas, we're helping them out with a fundraiser. If you have any old TVs, computers, electronics that you want to get rid of, go to this website and guys will come out to your house and pick up the donation. And it's working or not, of course. You always have to make sure that you specify working or not, and also that we'll go out to their home and pick it up. Because a lot of people, they hear e-waste, they immediately think e-waste drive, where do I have to go to drop it off? No. You gotta go to the website, and then we pick it up. So you always have to stress that, but it'll say that on the flyers. Just go to the website or call the 800 number to schedule a pickup. And I had someone on the phone the other day, and I was talking to him, and pretty new to Facebook. He had 500 friends. I don't know how new he could be if he's got 500 friends on Facebook, but he's new to the idea of doing a status update and actually using it to generate kind of business essentially. And so I just told him exactly what to write. Just say, hey, here's what I'm doing. I'm working with this after school program, helping kids learn how to fix computers, and we're doing a fundraiser. If you have any old TVs, computers, electronics that you want to get rid of, go to this website, fill out the form, and the guys will come out to your house and pick up the donation. And he did it. We're still on the phone. 2 minutes later, he had 2 responses. People wanted to make donations, just like that. And that's really what social media is about. I think you've had someone here talk about social media before, and it really works. It's instant. It's free. It's incredible. So always keep that in mind. Social media, just a couple status updates now and then. When you first roll out a program and you guys get everything finalized with Boys and Girls Club or whatever you want to do, Those status updates will work wonders. Just get it out there, newsletters, email, website, and just a lot of word of mouth. Just people that you meet, if it comes up, if they're handing out flyers, just let them know about the eWaste4good program.
Wonderful.
Talking about the church, so of course we want to focus on raising money for our organization here. But for somebody who wants to come in and be on their list, how does that work?
Signing up for the program is really simple. Basically, we work with any kind of youth after school programs, sports teams, churches, anyone doing good for the community. We can help them out with a fundraiser. And the sign-up process is really simple. It only takes about 2 minutes. If you just go to the
online too, or do we call you?
yeah, you can call me, or if you go to the eWaste4good website, there's a section there where it says New Organization Sign Up. And it's very simple. You don't need any kind of fancy 501c or anything like that. It's just a matter of filling out. Tell us where to send a check, and we'll get you signed up on there.
How about when you're doing e-waste and you're doing the computers and stuff, how do you handle the question of identity? Because if I'm donating these computers and stuff, I'm kind of a little concerned. I'm going to give you the whole thing and it's got the hard drive in it.
Right.
I asked the same question.
Right. Yeah, privacy concern is definitely there. There's a lot of personal information on the computers, and all the information is stored on the hard drives. And so once we get the computer in and we take it apart, all the hard drives go into a special bin and they get shredded. So that gets destroyed. So everything gets separated. The components from the computer, so that those, of course, data security is a prime concern. Take the boards off and then shred the actual information on the hard disk.
Physically shredded, or
whack it
with a program?
In a big machine the size of your house.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm in the business and I know you can recover data, so that's why I'm asking the question.
Ooh, no, we're done with it. No, it comes in little bits like that big.
All right.
Wonderful, thank you, Sean.
And one more thing I should mention, all the stuff that we recycle is done here locally in California.
Okay.
There's a lot of concern about these third world countries and shipping stuff overseas. Absolutely, that's not what we do. It's all done at a facility in Santa Clara, ECS, and I've been there. It's pretty cool. They have these giant machines. They shred all this stuff up. They take these huge pallets with the computers and TVs. And,
wonderful. Any more questions for Sean? Okay, we're going to move forward. We're running the way. Thank you so much, Sean. We're excited to be able to partner with his group.
And I have handouts here too for you guys, if you could just pass these around.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, we're real excited to be able to create that partnership, and hopefully we'll be able to raise some funds for ourselves and rid the community of e-waste at the same time. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up, and we're down to the real